So our first practice problem says that we're supposed to find the pressure of the gas inside this bulb. We see that the mercury is lower on the left-hand side than on the right-hand side. Therefore, we would say that the mercury on the the pressure on the right-hand side should be less than the pressure on the right-hand side. Why? Because the pressure on the left-hand side is getting pushed back up by the pressure on, the pressure on the right-hand side is getting pushed back up by the pressure on the left-hand side. So whatever the pressure of the gas is, it's greater than 107.0 kPa. So we need to keep that in mind. Next, we need to convert 100 millimeters of mercury into kPa. Now, I teach my class this little thing that you can do. Instead of having to write out fractions in parentheses like this, we just use that little bar and break the two fractions apart with that little upward bar right there. So we need to convert millimeters of mercury into kPa, so I'll need to cancel out millimeters of mercury. So I put millimeters in the mercury in the bottom of my conversion factor and kPa in the top. And then I go back and get my numbers, 1 kPa and 7.501 millimeters of mercury, 1 and 7.501. Then I'm just going to do a little division to get my number. 100 divided by 7.501 gives me 13.3 and some change kPa. That's the difference between the two heights in kilopascals. So now that I know that I've got the number 107. I'm looking for the pressure of the other gas, and I know that the 107 should be less than the other pressure. So should I add the difference to the 107, or should I subtract the difference from the 107? So I've got 107 and I've got 13.3, and I'm trying to decide whether to add or subtract, and I know that the answer should be greater than 107. So do I add or subtract? I subtract. No, I add. You tell me. The answer should be greater than 107. We add. That's going to give us an answer greater than 107. And so once I do that, I can go back and check. Is 120 greater than 107? Yes. Then my answer is probably right if I did my conversion right. And if it's not greater than 107, then I did something wrong. So this would be my final answer, 120.3 kPa for that problem. I'll pause this and then go to the next problem.